What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. So listen, today's video, I'm a little bit amped up for it because we're about to expose some little nasty, little grimy people a little bit, okay? Today's video is going to be 8 signs that it is difficult for you to be manipulated by a narcissist, okay? Y'all, listen, some people will literally ghost you, fall back on you, disappear from you because they know they can't play with you. It's not always that somebody want to ghost you or dip out on you or stand you up because there's something wrong with you. Some people, and mark my words, y'all, some people will literally fall back on you because they see that you're not easily manipulative, that you can't be swindled. They see that you about your game. They see that you stand on your boundaries. They see that you mean what you say and you say what you mean. They see that you honest. They see that they see that you honorable. They see that you're not easy to get over on, okay? And sometimes when people see that you not that one or the two, listen, they fall back because they know they with the shenanigans and they be like, oh, I can't play with that one. So they'll fall back on you. It ain't always because something wrong with you. If you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment in the comment section. People will literally fall back from you because it's not easy for them to play their games. It might be an unpopular opinion, y'all, but it's real out here, okay? And y'all forgive me how I look. I look a little bit frazzled because I've been in the streets all day, getting my ducks in a row to get ready to travel abroad. But if this your first time seeing me, make sure you subscribe to the Winner Circle. You definitely gonna get your life bossed up here, dropping gems all the time. If y'all my day ones, come here. I love you. I love you, boo. I love y'all so much. Thank you for all the positivity. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the feedback in the comment section. Thank you for being a part of the Winner Circle. The Winner Circle is popping because of y'all, okay? Let's get into this video, though. Like I was saying, people who like controlling other people, they will literally fall back from you, not because there's something wrong with you, not because they don't really like you, but they will literally fall back from you because they see you not with the BS and it scares them. They used to playing games with these little runts. They used to playing games with people who are less than. They used to playing games with people who don't really love themselves. They used to playing games and being a puppet master to those who are who don't have self-worth, who don't have boundaries, who don't got self-respect, who have no guidance, no direction in life. And when they come across somebody like you, you're part of the Winner Circle. I know you a boss. I know you mean what you say what you mean, and you stand on business, okay? Man, comment in the comment section, I stand on business. When narcissists, liars, whatever you want to call it, see somebody like you and they see that you standing on business and they can't really, they can't play checkers with you and they can't make you do what you want, they want you to do and all the shenanigans, they will fall back, they'll run. They'll run because you're too much of a challenge. When they used to these runts out here, easily persuade into doing what they want to do, okay? Let's get into these signs, though, y'all. Let's get into these signs. And I'm using the word narcissist because y'all know I'm a life coach. Book a session with me. And man, speaking of booking a session with me, y'all, you know what? I'll put that at the tail end of the video. But book a session with me, okay? I be talking to a lot of y'all, and you know the word narcissist is just at an all-time high. You know, my mama's a narcissist, my daddy a narcissist, my uncle, my brother, my cousin, my friend, my boss at work is a narcissist. And you hear these terms, and people are, you know, these people do this and do that. I don't really care about these titles, y'all. A raggedy motherfucker is a raggedy person to me. Whether you a liar, whether you're a narcissist, whether you're schizophrenic, whether you're a psycho, whether you're a mass murderer, all y'all little raggedies get grouped up in the same box with me. I don't really care about the titles. I don't really care about none of that. But not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot it a little bit right now. They call me the breakdown queen. It don't matter if you a narcissist and you manipulate everybody. They call me the breakdown motherfucking queen, y'all. I could be around anybody. I could be around a narcissist, and guess what? You're going to tuck your tail and fall in line when they come around. When you around me, when you talking to me, because you can't control me. I'm always 10 steps ahead. But man, let's get into these signs, y'all, okay? Because I want y'all to be bossed up and to really know how to deal with these nasty individuals who intentionally try to manipulate and control other people to get a rise out, who think they're superior than others and who look down on others and who think that it's fun to play games with other people's emotions. So let's get into it, y'all. So the first sign that you are hard to manipulate and get over by a narcissist is you don't just talk about your boundaries, but you stand on business with your boundaries and you enforce them, okay? Let's talk about this for a second. Do you know how many people out there set boundaries? Or not set boundaries, they announce their boundaries, especially in relationships, friendships, or whatever. They might announce their boundaries, but they don't really enforce them. Let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. And it really happens a lot in relationships. Like, you know, I'll be talking to women. It goes for women and men. They got boundaries in relationships. Like, I told him, you know, I deserve queen treatment and I deserve this and da-da-da. But the minute your boundaries is crossed, you tuck your tail because you don't want to rock the boat. You still want this man in your life, or you still want this woman in your life, and you doing whatever she say. But the minute your boundary is crossed, you announcing your boundaries. These are my requirements. This is what I like in a woman. I ain't tolerating this. This is the deal breaker in a woman. Like, you announcing your boundaries, but the minute your boundaries is crossed, there's no repercussions for that person crossing your boundaries. If you stick to your boundaries, you stand on business with your boundaries, baby, listen, it is going to be extremely hard for a narcissist to cross you, for a narcissist to manipulate you, for a narcissist love being the puppet master. They love to be the puppet master. It's their favorite game to play. They love to watch the puppets run along and do what they want to and do what they say, and they just pulling the strings. If the puppet master say, don't wear this, or I don't like this color, I don't do that, and the puppets, they follow suit. That's what the puppet master does. So when you announcing your boundaries, you announcing what you will and won't tolerate, and then they purposefully cross those boundaries to see if you really about that life, and you don't do nothing, all you do is tuck your tail, and you still give them access to you. You still allow them in your life. You still spending on them, giving your time, your attention. You still allowing them to be a part of your life. Baby, listen, you are too easy to manipulate. But if you stand on business when it comes to your boundaries, that might, it don't mean that you arguing with them. It don't mean that you ready to fight them. It don't mean that you sending them long paragraphs, cussing them out. All you got to do is pull your energy back. When you pull your energy back and you're not giving them no attention, you're not reaching out to them, you're not talking to them, trust me, that leaves more of an imprint. So baby, if you stand on business with your boundaries, you're not just announcing your boundaries, but you stand on business with your boundaries. You enforce your boundaries. And when somebody cross your boundaries, they could feel the difference between them having access to you, them being all in. They could feel the shift in your energy. Baby, listen, it's hard for you to be played by a narcissist, okay? Number 2, let's move on. Let's go to number 2. The second sign that is hard for you to be manipulated by a narcissist is you trust your intuition. Your intuition is strong. Your intuition tells you, you know out the gate when somebody is BSing you. You know out the gate when somebody is on that bullshit. You could just tell. You can tell when somebody is on that BS. You can tell when they lying. You could tell when they all talk, no walk. You could tell when they all bark, no bite. You could tell when they just gaslighting you. You could tell if they just telling you something to get, in order to get a reaction out of you, to get a desired outcome out of you. You already know. You stay 10 toes down. You ahead of the game. You 10 steps ahead of them. You already know. Sometimes when I come across narcissists, listen, I know a few narcissists, and I'm just like, oh my God. I stay 10 steps ahead of them. They start to pull in their little strings, start to say a little stuff. And because I'm already aware, my intuition is already telling me, man, they on some bullshit. I play the game with them. I let them do whatever they doing. And then when it comes to the outcome that they looking for, boom, I snatch it from them. And they be like, what happened? You run in circles around yourself, dummy. Stupid. Okay? Man, comment in the comment section. Big stupid. Because that's what these narcissists is out here. They big stupids. Especially when they come across a winner like you. Somebody who about their business. Somebody who know who they are. They look stupid. Because it's like, ain't you exhausted from running circles around yourself? And you keep coming back in my face like you ain't learned your lesson yet? You got to be tired of running in circles. Narcissists don't do nothing but tire themselves out when they messing with a real one. But coming across a real one is rare. They're not used to it. But baby, listen, if you trust your intuition, you listen to your intuition, you know, you can smell the bullshit a mile away. You know when somebody playing games. You know when somebody is all talk, no bite. No, all talk, no walk, no all bark, no bite. You know when somebody playing games. You know when somebody trying to gaslight you. You know when somebody is intentionally doing something undesirable to you. You trust your intuition and you don't question your intuition. Baby, listen, it's hard for a narcissist to play you. And it's going to forever be hard for a narcissist to play you. Even if you don't even know if they're a narcissist or not. You just see the bullshit. You just see the bullshit. It makes it difficult for narcissists and people of that nature to mess with you. So keep doing what you're doing. A lot of the times when we got such strong boundaries and such strong self-worth, we can question ourselves. Am I being too mean? Am I being too strict? People tell me, there's a group of people who tell me all the time, especially dudes, Ebony, you mean. I'm not mean. You just can't get over on me. I'm not mean. You're not being too mean. Boundaries are necessary. And when you have healthy boundaries and you trust in your intuition and you trust in that gut feeling when somebody trying to play you, it's healthy. It's healthy for you and them. Even it's going to make them feel uncomfortable because they used to being a puppet master. They're not used to a real one like you, but it's healthy. It's getting them out of their toxicity. They're like, dang, I can't really play with this one. It's making them see themselves, and it's healthy for you. Boundaries are healthy. And boundaries are not, when you set boundaries, boundaries are not to offend other people, but they are to honor you, honor your standards, honor your self-worth, honor your self-respect, honor the treatment that you will and will not tolerate. They are to honor you. Man, comment in the comment section, boundaries honor me. Boundaries are to honor you, not offend nobody. And if people get offended because your boundaries, they're just not meant to be in your life. Because think about it, if somebody is offended because you've been setting a boundary to protect your peace, protect your state of mind, protect your well-being, only people who truly care for you want you to protect that. People who don't care about you, people who don't want you to protect that, they don't care about you. So if you trust in your intuition and you know, you can smell the bullshit coming a mile away and you stay 10 steps ahead of them, baby, listen, it'll always be hard for a narcissist to manipulate you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do is be you. You don't have to be extra. You don't got to plan, oh, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say that, I'm going to do that. You ain't got to do nothing. Your energy going to take care of it for you. Man, comment in the comment section, my energy spins the block. Your energy gonna spin the block on them every time. And I'm speaking from experience, y'all, every time. Every time your energy gonna spin the block on that ass, every time. Listen, y'all, I have a lot of new subscribers here. Welcome to the Winner Circle, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. But I have to give this disclaimer because some people get sensitive and maybe emailing me, why did you cuss? Listen, at this channel, I keep it raw and uncut. If you don't like it, if it's too hurtful on your ears, you are sensitive, listen. The Winner Circle, not for you. You can unsubscribe. I promise you I won't notice. I promise you I won't be offended. Do what you got to do to protect your peace. But at the Winner Circle, it gets raw, live, and uncut, okay? But let's keep going, though. Trust your intuition, y'all. Trust your intuition. You're not being too mean. You're not being too strict. And how can you be too strict on honoring you? You can never be too strict, too mean when setting boundaries, and boundaries are healthy for people, okay? So don't ever feel like you being too mean or too strict when you setting a boundary with somebody, because I know that feeling when we question ourselves, like, am I being too mean? Am I being, listen to Coach E, you are not. Honor thyself. Honor yourself. And when you continue to honor yourself and set boundaries, you'll be blessed. And it takes a second for that momentum to build up, but y'all, I'm speaking from experience. Every time I set a boundary with somebody, every time I pull back my energy from somebody, every time I pour back into myself, I always get a blessing. I always get money. I always get doors opening up. That's because you putting yourself first. You honoring yourself first. Stop putting people before you. Honor thyself first, okay? So let's move on, y'all, because y'all know I could get long-winded, baby. Number 3, the third sign that it's difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you is you don't require external validation. You validate yourself. Comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. There's so many people out here who are lacking self-love. And if you lacking self-love, you struggling with that, book a session with Coach E. I'm going to help you really find your self-worth, okay? But there's so many people who are lacking self-love, self-worth. And then there's people in between. There's people who don't love themselves. There's people who love themselves, but not to maximum capacity. And then there's people like us at the Winner Circle who don't give a damn. Either you're going to like it, love it, hate it. Either way, you fine with you, period. If you love yourself through and through, maximum capacity, you don't seek external validation. And when you don't seek external validation, it is easier, it is unlikely for you to be manipulated, lied to, swindled, get over on, what else? Makes you less vulnerable. Whew, that's a big one right there. When you don't love yourself, you are extremely vulnerable and you will listen to anything. Oh, do I look good today? Who gives a damn? Do you think you look good? Who cares? Now, of course, like if you're in a relationship, of course you want your partner to shower you with compliments. That's not what I'm talking about. But your partner is not going to shower you with compliments if you don't already know that you look good and you are worthy of those compliments. In friendships, constantly looking to be accepted. Accept yourself. And if a motherfucker don't accept you, kick rocks, kick boulders, kick them till your toes bleed, okay? Okay, you've got to love you. You accept you. You validate you. You put yourself on a pedestal. You love you. You know who you are. When you are constantly seeking external validation, it puts you in a position to be easily swindled, easily get over on, easily manipulated. You are extremely vulnerable because you are seeking for others to accept you. And when you are constantly seeking for others to accept you, people will tell you anything and you gonna believe their word is bond. No, your word, man, come in the comment section. My word is bond. Your word is bond. What you think about you, what you feel about you, what you see in you, that's all that matters. And when you start to go inside and feel that way about you, it radiates on the outside. You could be the ugliest thing moving. But if you think you fine, guess what? Who do I think is real ugly? I hate to say, ooh, I got to use this as an example though, because it sounds so bad to hear me say, who do I think is ugly? But okay, Flavor Flav. Okay, Flavor Flav, forgive me, okay, because I rock with you the long way. I really rock with Flavor Flav. He's stupid, okay? He goofy. He goofy, okay? It's my type of friend. I'm a fan of Flavor Flav. But y'all forgive me when I say this. Flavor Flav is ugly as hell. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, he's just not a looker. That's just not his strong suit, okay? But Flavor Flav has this if you don't know who Flavor Flav is, Google him. Google images, okay? So you can really see the little roach looking thing. But he has this unwavering confidence about himself. He is so secure in himself, he don't give a damn. And because he exudes and radiates confidence and self-love and self-respect and self-worth, he could get any woman on this planet. He can get any business opportunity. He could get anything that he wants because that's what self-love, self-respect, self-admiration does to you. It's magnetizing. It's not something that you have to do. It's a being. It's a state of being. It's who you are. Flavor Flav is not a looker, y'all. Man, Google it and come back to the comments and let me know what y'all think about Flavor Flav. Let me know what y'all think about good old Flav, okay? Because the flavor ain't it. Okay, but anyways, y'all, Flavor Flav is not it. But because he is okay with himself and he loves himself, he could get anybody that he wants. He could do anything that he wants. He could go anywhere that he wants. And he just radiates this pure confidence. And that's what I say all that to say, like, that's what you have to be. When you love yourself through and through, when you do not seek external validation from nobody, baby, listen, you will be extremely hard for a narcissist to manipulate. You don't need to be validated by anybody else. You validate yourself. You give yourself the stamp of approval, okay? So number 4, the 4th sign that you are difficult for a narcissist to manipulate is it take you 2.5 seconds to recognize if somebody gaslighting you. It take you 2.5 seconds. Because most people, you know, they got to see a few patterns. They got to, you know, and that's okay. Because this is something that you don't just wake up overnight. It's something that you acquire over time, through experience, and you become wiser in the situation, wiser in the circumstance, wiser with this type of personality. So for you, it take you 2.5 seconds to realize somebody trying to gaslight you. It take you 2.5 seconds to realize you ain't really about that life. It take you 2.5 seconds to realize, or maybe this person is about that life, but they're running from their feelings. It take you 2.5 seconds to know when somebody you just talking and you talking in circles. It take you 2.5 seconds to know this person is a liar. This person don't stand on business. Let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. It take you 2.5 seconds to know when somebody trying to play with you. If you sharp in that, babe, that's a gift. It's a superpower, okay? Please do not undermine your abilities. It is a gift. It is a superpower because usually people, that mouthpiece be going, some people, listen, y'all, I'm from Cali. And in Cali, the pimp culture, pimping in LA is heavy. It's real heavy. They get the talking that talk and they say anything to a girl or a guy. It don't even matter. It's a lot of female pimp out there too. They get the talking that talk and they got that slick talk. They got that mouthpiece. And so they could say anything to manipulate somebody who they trying to put on a blade, who they trying to get them out their money, whatever the case may be. So if you start to hear the motherfucker talk and you like, what? Like, yeah, sound good. Like, you might sit there and listen, but in your mind, in your heart, you like, when is this person gonna be done? Like, you're not just easily just persuaded and manipulated by some really foo-foo ass dude, really foo-foo ass woman who just who just talking a good game to get you up out your bread, get you up out your pockets, get you up out your underwear, whatever the case may be. Baby, listen, it's always going to be hard for a narcissist to manipulate you because you don't care about just that slick talk. You don't care about that slick talk. Y'all, listen, I grew up hearing slick talk, okay? I grew up around the dudes who be pimping. They taught me how to play the game. They taught me how to talk that talk and be slick and be pimping these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't partake in, but as soon as I hear some little slick talk, I'll be like, boy, please. Like I've been hearing this since I was like 10. Like, please don't. Like, please. So if that's you, you could spot, you could smell, you could sense, you could feel. As soon as they open up their mouth, it's going to always be hard for a narcissist to manipulate you. Always. Because guess what? It take you 2.5 seconds to see the game. It take you 2.5 seconds to see their true colors. While the whole rest of the world, let's say 90% of the world, and there's just that 10%, the 10% is the winner circle, okay? Okay. So if you're a part of that 10%, you're a part of that winner circle, you can sense it a mile away. And if you're not there yet, man, book a session with Coach E. I'm going to make sure you're there. You will always be difficult to manipulate. You will always be difficult. And let me tell you, when you're difficult to manipulate, when you're difficult to gaslight, people don't like that. People don't like you. Because they so used to being messy. They so used to playing games. They so used to swindling people. When they come across somebody like you, they're like, oh, they don't even know how to be because they so used to being fake and sloppy. They don't even know how to be. So it's like energetically you calling them out because you're not falling for it. They don't know how to be. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're like, well, who am I outside of this? The mask got to fall off when they come and talking to a real one. You're a chosen one. You bring so much truth. Comment in the comment section. I bring truth to the environment. You bring so much truth. They don't know how to be. And if somebody don't know how to be around you, that means they been having a facade their entire damn life or entire adulthood. Come here. Let me fix your crown. Let me put your crown on you because you're that one. You will always be difficult to be manipulated by a narcissist, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Number 5. The 5th sign that you are difficult to be manipulated by a narcissist is you don't try to turn red flags green. You don't try to turn red flags green, okay? Because listen, y'all, there's too many people. And I've been guilty of it before, you know. I'm pretty sure we've all have been there. But as long as it's getting less and less and less, okay? That's what we're here for, to grow and evolve and not be so easily manipulated and swindled. But there's too many people out here. You see so many red flags. And you just collect, I promise y'all, collecting them like a bouquet. It's too many of y'all that I be talking to, just got a bouquet of red flags, hoping to turn them green, trying to turn them green. Stop it. Stop trying to turn red flags into green flags. Take stuff for face value. When somebody not treating you right, pull back, fall back. When somebody talking a good game but not walking a good game, pull back. Fall back, cut off access, do whatever you got to do until they come to you correct, or don't fuck with them at all. Depending on your situation, the circumstance with you and that person, you and that group of people, whatever you got going on. But the bottom line is, stop trying to turn red flags into green because they will not change. They will only change on how you react to them, okay? If you are still giving people access to you, still giving people love, and I'm not telling you to be out here cussing people out. We got control of our emotions. We're going to talk about that, the emotional control, okay? But if people doing you wrong and they still got access to you, they still getting the same kind of attention from you, they still able to run in circles around you and manipulate you and be the puppet master, and you know they playing with you, you know it's too many red flags and there's no consequence, there's no shift in behavior from you, they're going to continue to do it. But the moment you shift your behavior, the moment you shift your behavior, they start to look like, oh, okay, I can't really play with this one. You cannot expect people to change or expect people to come and treat you right by still giving them the same positive treatment for bad behavior. You don't give kids cookies for being disrespectful. You don't give kids cookies for not doing their homework. You don't give kids cookies for being bullies in school. You know what I'm saying? You don't give kids cookies for not doing their chores or whatever the case may be. You don't reward bad behavior, and you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. When people disrespect me, I don't go all out. I don't be cussing them out. I don't be writing them long paragraphs. No, guess what? I just fall back. And then eventually they get it. I haven't heard from you, Ebony. I haven't. You haven't. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Ebony? I'm gone. You've got to switch up your behavior, and I promise you'll start attracting some apologies. Whether you still want to rock with them or not, that's up to you. But I promise you, you have to teach people how to treat you. This world be so messed up. People is only used to being toxic, playing games, being manipulative, swindling people, lying. Like 90% of the population in this world is used to that. And they be doing that on purpose, unconsciously, consciously, whatever. But you got to be the game changer. Not when it comes to this one. You either gonna come to me correct or not. Man, comment in the comment section. Come correct or not at all. But when they don't come correct, there has to be a shift in behavior. There has to be a shift in attention. There has to be a shift in access. Apology accepted, access denied. There has to be some kind of shift to where they can physically feel, okay, this person is not giving me the same access. They might think about it in their head, what did I do? But guess what? God puts it on everybody's heart to know what's right and wrong. And eventually it's going to dawn on them where they had you fucked up at. And guess what? They'll come to you correct. But they will not come to you correct if you don't switch up your energy. It's in your energy, baby, okay? Number 6, you have mastered your emotions, okay? You are the master of your emotions. When you're the master of your emotions, it makes it extremely difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you or gaslight you because they're looking for a reaction. I've had narcissists do stuff to me and then they check in with me. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? I know you're mad at me. I did this to you. Are you mad at me? They're looking for a reaction. When you don't respond, when you don't fly off the handle, when you don't crash the hell out, when you don't flip out, when you do flip out, they're getting that dopamine hit. They like that because it's attention from you. And negative attention serves more, it gives them a more high of a high than positive attention do. Believe me when I tell you, when people can get negative attention from you, the higher is more sensational than positive attention. So if a narcissist can get that negative attention from you, that you crashing out, you expelling so much energy to them, they love it. Don't blank out. Fall back. Just pull your energy back. You don't blank out. Because when you blank out, it's like you telling God, my happiness relies in somebody else. Somebody else can control me. If somebody else is doing this, they have the ability to make me happy. They have the ability to make me sad. They have the ability to do this, do that. No. The only ability these people should have is to either have you in their life or not have you in their life. Period. That's it. Either I'm going to be in your life because you act right, or I'm not because you don't act right. You have to be the master of your own emotions. You have to be the master of your own mind. You have to be the master of who you are through and through. If somebody is treating you unfavorably, do not crash out. Don't. There's no reason you should be unhinged because somebody is treating you a certain way. Fall back. Pull your energy back. Protect your peace. And focus on something else. Go somewhere else. Do something else. Shift somewhere else. Move somewhere. Do whatever you got to do, but don't crash out. Don't do it. Don't do it. You've got to be the master of your own emotions. Emotional intelligence. If you can have emotional intelligence, baby, life is easy. You rule the world with emotional intelligence. You know why? Because 90% of this entire world population don't have emotional intelligence. They don't. People crash out. People outside fighting. People doing this. People doing that. People messaging people. They're going off. Have emotional intelligence. It shouldn't even be worth it. Okay? Protect your peace. Number 7, the 7th sign that is hard for a narcissist to manipulate you is your cut-off game is stronger than a motherfucker. And I got to say it like that because people be thinking they cut-off game is stronger than it don't be. Listen, y'all, when it come to cut-off game, you in alignment with Coach E. You at the winner's circle for a reason. So if you at the winner's circle, I know for a fact your cutoff game is stronger than most. Your cutoff game is stronger than the average person because Coach E's cutoff game, I will cut you off. I don't give a damn if we never talk again. If you've done me wrong, I can never reach out to you or speak to you again. It might hurt depending on the relationship, the history, the friendship, whatever the case may be. It might hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do a little soul searching. You might have to, God, why? It might be a little bit difficult, but guess what? I don't give a damn. The moment I feel disrespected, the moment I don't feel valued, the moment I don't feel honored, the moment I don't feel like this is uplifting me, I'm gone. I will cut you off and never speak to you again. We will never talk unless you reach out and apologize. We will never talk unless you reach out. And again, that don't mean I accept everybody's apology either. Like I accept your apology, that don't mean I'm gonna give you access, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's your own personal decision for whatever situation you got going on. But your cut-off game got to be strong. If your cut-off game is strong, it is going to be extremely difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you, because the moment you see your boundaries being crossed, the moment you see treatment that you don't deserve, that's beneath you, the moment you start to see the shenanigans and that slick talk and they're not about their business, the moment you see any of these signs that we talked about earlier, 1 through 4, 5, whatever, the moment you see that, snip, snip. Here, let me give you a pair of scissors. Cut they ass, cut them off. I said cut them off. Cut them off, y'all. Cut them off. And there's a lot of, believe me or not, y'all, there's a lot of people who it's difficult for them to cut people off. But I've been knowing them so long. But I'm in love with this person. But no. You cannot love somebody more than you love yourself. How you honoring other people more than you honor yourself? Cut them off if they're not treating you right. Cut them off if they're not meeting you halfway. Cut them off if they're showing up less than what you showing up. Cut them off if it's some treatment that's beneath you. Cut them off. It'd be difficult for people to cut them off. So if your cutoff game is strong, and again, emotionally, you might take a hit like, ooh, that it was hard to cut that person off, but you still do it anyway. Baby, you are a force to be reckoned with, because it's difficult for people to cut people off. You are a force to, man, comment in the comment section, I'm a force to be reckoned with. Cutoff game strong. Your cutoff game is strong. If your cutoff game is strong, you will always be 10 steps ahead of a narcissist. Cutting me correct or not at all. Because I'm telling you, I can still love somebody and still cut them off. I can still love them and cut them off. Either you're going to treat me how I deserve, what I require, or you're not. And I'm not going to beg you to, but guess what? I'll be in the wind. I'll fall back. I'll be in the wind. And every time I have to fall back, it'll get more difficult and more difficult for you to reach me. It'll get more difficult and more difficult for you to come to me. It'll get more difficult, and they gonna feel it in their soul. They be like, dang, this girl, Ebony, I can't even sleep at night because I owe you an apology. I accept your apology, baby. Get you some rest. I send you off in peace. But that's how you got to be, y'all. All jokes aside. All jokes aside, that's what you got to be like. That's what you got to be like. So if your cutoff game is strong, it'll always be difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you. Keep it up. People who are not honoring you. Stick. And there's a gray area. There's some people who, you know, like certain family members or certain people that you've had like longevity relationships with, and you decide to cut them off. Like it can be a gray area. If they come back to you like, I acknowledge what I did, I shouldn't have did that, because you got to give people room and space and opportunity to grow. Because once upon a time, somebody gave you room, space, and opportunity to grow. But you got to use your discernment on who deserves that leverage to grow, how much they're growing. Is it worth you giving them opportunity to grow? How many times, how many chances? It depends on you. It depends on the circumstance. But I will say there is a gray area. People deserve space to grow, depending on if you know at their core, they're trying. At their core, they're a good person. At their core, like, y'all have a good friendship. Y'all have a good relationship. Y'all have a good workmanship. Y'all, whatever the case may be, there is a gray area. It's up to you to use your discernment on how many chances you give somebody, if you should give them another chance, when, how, where, what, why. That's up to you, okay? Use your discernment, okay? And number 8, y'all, the last sign that it is difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you is your discernment is on point. Speaking of discernment, okay? Your discernment is on point. And because, okay, so we got intuition and discernment, okay? Your intuition it's like that voice. It's like God's voice in your ear. Yeah, this person playing you. You're not wrong. This person is not good for you. You get that gut feeling. Your discernment is when you see somebody and before intuition kicks in, you be like, everybody like that person. And I thought I would like that person too. Everybody worships the ground this person walk on. But they a snake to me. And I don't know why. They've never done anything to me. I don't know why. I've never had an altercation with them. Man, comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why. They've never disrespected me. I don't know why. They've never done anything with ill will towards me. But there's something about them I don't like. There's something about them that tells me this motherfucker is a snake. That's your discernment. Okay? Your intuition is going to be God whispering in your ear. It's going to be whispering in the wind. It's going to be that gut feeling to validate how you feel. Your intuition validates that discernment. That discernment is going to kick in out the gate. That discernment is going to be the energy hitting you, bombarding you automatically. Let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. It's usually just like that. It's usually somebody that everybody put on a pedestal. People just love so much. It don't matter. It could be a sports player. Man, living in Colorado, I've been to a lot of Bronco games. I done hung out with a lot of Bronco football players. And people put them on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying? Because their situation, their position, their status, whatever. And some of them I liked, and other ones I was like, I'm cool. They never did anything to me. And I wasn't disrespectful to them, but I don't fuck with you. Your energy tells me everything I need to know. And they used to it used to blow their mind. Man, Ebony, I got all these girls chasing me and I can't even get you to give me a call. I don't care about your status and I don't care about your money. Your character is raggedy. Your energy is raggedy. And I see ya. I smell ya. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, y'all. It be like that. It be the ones with the status, and because they so used to it, you be like, nah. Cause I'm gonna end up serving you a big ass slice of humble pie. You ain't gonna like it. You gonna end up being mad at me because my energy is gonna make you humble. My energy is gonna make you eat your behavior. Let me know in the comment section, y'all, if you know what I'm talking about. Have that discernment has ever kicked in, and I gotta be talking to somebody. You probably want to circle. I know I'm not the only one who experiences this. You cannot put your finger on it because they never done anything wrong to you. You've never even seen them do anything wrong to anyone. But for some reason, you can't put your finger on it, but for some reason, you be like, ain't my cup of tea. Yeah, ain't for me. And that discernment will save you in a lot of situations. Trust your discernment, y'all. I love y'all so much. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, okay? I said towards the tail end of this video, I was going to talk about sessions. So if y'all watched my last video that I made, I did say between December 8th and January 3rd, I'm going to be gone, and I will not be taking any coaching calls for, it's almost about a month. So book a session with me, get your sessions in before December 8th, because I'm going to be traveling abroad. I'm going all the way to Norway, all the way up there, okay, you guys? And I still will be recording. I'll be recording videos while I'm up in Norway. I will be, the only thing I won't be doing is taking calls, but I will be recording. I will be sharing my journey with you guys. I will be sharing anytime I go anywhere, I always get enlightenment. I always get these downloads. So anytime that I'm learning something, y'all learning. I'm going to plug y'all with everything that I learn, everything that I see, everything that I feel. And let me show y'all what I end up getting. I'm so proud of myself. Bam! Oh, let me cover up this number. I got an international driver's license, okay? I am going to be driving in Norway, y'all, and I'm hoping, because I'm going to be going to different cities and different states up there in Europe, so I'm hoping to drive a European car, and, okay, in the United States, it's on the left side, so I'm hoping they experience the driving on the right side. In one of them states that I'm going, they're going to be driving on the right side, and I can't wait. So this is an international driver's license. If you are thinking about traveling abroad and you want to drive, you could pick one of these up at AAA. The fee is only $20. And yeah, it's easy as hell. You can pick it up at AAA. You can go and apply and get it at AAA, and you don't even have to be a member, okay? So there's a bunch of pages in here that gives you a bunch of information, but one of these pages shows you all the countries, states, continents that this is valid in for you to drive, and it lasts a year. And then at the back is your information. Let me cover this part up. It's your information. It's a picture of you and all the information, okay? So if you are traveling abroad, this is something that you might want to invest in. It's $20. It's so easy. It's so cheap. And it expands you. How much fun would it be for you to drive in another country? And the more you expand yourself, the more blessed you get. The universe favors the bold, okay? The universe favors the bold. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to do all the things that you want to do in your heart's desires, okay? I love y'all so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know which sign resonates with you. Let me know who you are, okay? I love y'all so much. And, oh, don't forget to get y'all some Buddy Butter, y'all. This is my new latest obsession. This one is hydrating cool butter. And that orange tint right there, it doesn't come off on you orange, but it gives you that glow. It is wintertime. It is cold outside. You do not only need to be glowing in the summertime. You prepare in the winter, in the summer, you will be glowing, okay? Take care of your skin. Hydrate your skin. Moisturize yourself, okay? Get you guys some body butter. I will put the link down below in the top of the comment section in the pinned comment. I love you so much. Enjoy your day.